In most organizations, managing expense approval is a time consuming and it's a manual process. Employees often submit expense reports via email or paper forms, which can get delayed or lost in the workflow. Approval needs manually track requests and leading to insufficient and potential delay in reimbursement. Imagine an employee submit an expense for travel, but the manager is out of the office and the finance team does not get approval on time. This creates frustration for the employee and disturb the organization financial tracking. To solve this, we need to streamline and automate expense approval process that ensure requests are tracked and approvals are timely and everyone stay updated on the status. That is where Power Automate comes to the picture, which allow us to create automated expense approval system using approval workflow. Hi, this is Krupali from KnowHow Academy. I welcome you all to Power Automate tutorial. Before going ahead in this video, let me tell you what you will learn from this video. First, you will learn why approval flow required. Second, you will learn what is approval flow in Microsoft Power Automate. Third, you will learn types of different approval flow in Microsoft Power Automate. And fourth thing, you will learn practical implementation of approval flow in Microsoft Power Automate. Let me tell you the first thing. Why is approval flow required? As I told you in the beginning of the video, to streamline the approval process and to automate the approval process, we require Microsoft Power Automate approval flow. Now let me tell you the second thing. What is Microsoft Power Automate approval flow? Microsoft Power Automate approval flow is a type of flow which you can create for streamline the approval process. As I told you in the beginning of the video, if financial department does not get approval on time, then it creates frustration for the employee for reimbursement of the expense. So, to overcome the problem of this, Microsoft introduced approval workflow. Now, let me tell you the third thing. Types of approval flow in Microsoft Power Automate flow. Now let me show you practically. Here in Microsoft Power Automate approval workflow, basically 6 type of flows are there. That is approval type of flow. First one is approve, reject. That means approve or reject, everyone must approve. That means that if approval request is accepted by the more than one person, then everyone in the group that should approve, then and only then we can say that this approval flow run fully. Then second one is first to response. That means out of 4 people, if first person responds, that is approve or reject, then flow will complete its execution. Then custom response, that means same as everyone must respond. Okay, that all the person must approve or reject the flow or data. The next one is custom response, wait for one. It is same as a first to response. If anyone, whether the first one, second one or third one or fourth one, if anyone respond to the approval flow, then the flow will finish its execution. And the last one is sequential flow. Sequential flow is related with the hierarchy. Let me explain you with the simple example. Let's say employee submit approval request. Then the manager will review the request and submit the response. That is approval. But that is not over yet. Then if manager approve or reject, then it will go further for the next level, that is department manager. Then based on the first person and the second person approval or rejection data, flow will complete its execution. That means department manager will not get notified unless and until the manager approve or reject the response or flow. So that is called sequential approval. For our scenario, we will develop a simple approve or reject first to response, but according to your need, you can develop. Now, let me tell you the fourth thing, practical implementation of approval flow using Power Automate. For that, I have made one expense approval list in Microsoft SharePoint site, which contain the title, what can be the amount, what can be the expense date, what the description, that means this expense is for what and how much you spend or anything, and then approval. Now, approval here is a type of choice column which has a three option. First one submitted, second one approved, and third one is rejected, or here we can say reject. Okay, you can give anything. Now choice 4 is not required. Then if anyone submit the item in the SharePoint list, or when the item is created in the SharePoint list, by default this default value will go as a submitted, and then let me click on save. So this is a type of choice column. Now what I need to do, I need to create a flow in Microsoft Power Automate which will trigger when new item is created in SharePoint list expense data. Now let me develop it. Let me go back and let me click on create and click on automate cloud flow, and here I give a flow name as a expense approve. Okay, I'm just giving a random name. Let me just write expense approval flow, and it will execute when item is created in SharePoint list. So I'm selecting this trigger and click on create. Once your flow is created, a default trigger is taken, that is when an item is created. Then I need to set the parameter. Here you can see that one trigger is added and we need to set the parameter. Let me click on that, and here you need to set the parameter. So first you need to select the site address. So my SharePoint list in KnowHow personal site, and select the list name. So here the list name is employee, not expense data, not employee but expense data. So here you should select that. So here my trigger is created, and it is and also set the parameter. Then what I need to do? I need to add an action, but before that let me allow it. Add an action and select the approval, and here for that you need to start and wait for an approval. You need to select that action. So select that. So it will start its flow execution, and it will wait until the response is submitted. Then you need to select the response type or flow approval type. So I'm selecting approval reject first to response. Okay, so here I'm selecting that, and here I need to set the title. Whenever you are creating approval flow, email notification will come for the person who is responsible for the approval and rejection. So for that, here we need to give a proper title. So here you can give a title, approve or reject expense based on your knowledge. Then to whom I should send an email for the approval. So here I will send myself as an email as a approval. Why? Because if I write anyone else name, then I need to log into that person account. But here you can write anyone a name, or you can mention the dynamic name also. Here I am writing only my name, so that is Krupali. So my email ID will be selected. If I want to send approval request to multiple person, then I need to write another person email ID. Then detail, let's say this approval is regarding what. So let's say I want to mention the title, and here I need to select the title. Then let's say amount, and for that I'm selecting amount. Then expense date, and I'm selecting the date which is submitted by the, or which is created by the SharePoint list data. And then description. Okay, let me select that and select the description. So that detail will also forwarded to the person who is responsible for approval and rejection. And here the data we have given. If you want to send any other link, then you can send it. And if you click on show all, here who is a requester, who is enable notification. Let's say if the person get approval request, then notification will come. and if the reassign, then also notification will come. But here I'm not setting all the things, I'm setting the simple way. So here my action is created, which will send an approval request to the approver person. Then whatever data is submitted in SharePoint list, I need to update its approval status. Let's say here traveling request, it is approved, but someone reject, then automatically this can be converted into approval if the status is submitted. Okay, now here I need to take an action which will update SharePoint list item based on the approval. So click on that and click on add an action. And here search for update item. Okay, update item from the SharePoint connector, you need to select update item. Then here select the site address. Here same site I'm selecting. Then again I need to select the what we can say list name, that is list expense data. Then ID, which ID I want to update. So here I am selecting that dynamic ID, and here I need to update all the things. Let's say what is the approval status, title, amount, expense detail, if it is required. If it is not required, only you need to select the and submit, reject or approve. But this can be the static value, but I want to get approve or reject status based on the person who is responsible for approval and rejection. So I want to set here the approval status value dynamically. So for that you need to set the enter custom value and click here, and here you need to select the outcome. That means whatever the outcome of the approval flow, that outcome will be noted. Okay, so here I need to select the outcome. Here the outcome can be accept or reject. Okay, so here I am done with that and click on save. Once it is saved, we need to test it. So wait until it's saved. Here my flow runs successfully and it is recommended to test it. So let me click on test. I need to set it manually. Why? Because I want to show you the demo, that's why. So my flow is started and it will execute until one item is created. So let me go to the SharePoint list and click on add new item, and here let's say lunch allowance, lunch expense. Okay, now amount is let's say 3000, and date is, you can select also two date, that is start expense date and end expense date, but here I just mentioned the expense date only, that is start date. Description, so this is the expense 5% corporate lunch. Okay, or just set it. Then here approval status is submitted by default, and if I want to add an attachment, you can add it, but let me click on save. So here you can see that a data is added, and here by default approval request is submitted. Then I will get an email notification for the approval or the rejection. So here you can check your team's notification, and here you can check your email. So let me check my email. So here you can see that I get an approval request mail. Approve or reject expense based on your knowledge. That means whatever I have added in a title, here you can see that. Now who requested? So that person is requested, and on which date that request is submitted. So date is mentioned, and what is the request? So here this is the request, that lunch expense 3000, and what can be the date of the expense, and whatever the description you have added in a SharePoint list field, that will be displayed here. Now here you have two options, approve or reject. So you need to select approve or reject based on whatever knowledge or whatever rights you have, and also you will get a Teams notification here. Okay, so whatever approval request you get, you can save it as a PDF, and here if you just scroll it down little bit, then you can approve or reject from here. Okay, now let's say here this is the request. Okay, now let me show you, this is the approval request here. Okay, before that, if it is approved, then I need to save it as a PDF. So you know that request kind of thing, let me show you again. Now this is the flow which is showing that you need to submit, you need to approve or reject, and this is the notification which is showing that who is created and what is the date and etc. Okay, so let me click on reject. Okay, now here uh, submission is done. Now here you can see that what is the status, and here by going to the Microsoft list, and if you refresh, then here you can see the status is rejected. So the person will get an idea that my expense request is rejected. If it's approved, then it will be in here approve will be written. So Microsoft Power Automate flow will send a notification, and then once you approved or reject it, then here this action will be executed. That means update an item in the SharePoint list. So this way Microsoft Power Automate approval flow work. Before ending this video, let me tell you what you have learned from this video. First, you have learned why is approval flow required in Microsoft Power Automate. Second thing, you have learned what is approval flow. Third thing, you learn the different type of approval flow which is supported by Microsoft Power Automate. And fourth thing, you did a practical implementation of Microsoft Power Automate approval flow using expense approval scenario. Thank you for choosing KnowHow Academy as a source of your IT knowledge. We are always here to help you to navigate to the tech world. If you have any question, do not feel hesitate to reach out us. Stay curious, keep learning.